What's up, guys? Rob from Legit Binders Gaming here, bringing another episode of Crusader Kings 3 here in the lands of Sweden. And last episode, we were debating on if we want to go ahead and declare war on Denmark while he is a little bit weaker than normal. And I think we are going to do that. We are going to do that. I want to let our light footmen tick up in strength first, so we will let them do that. And once they're at 300 out of 300, we'll probably go ahead and declare war. I think we should be able to get it done before this faction fires off, hopefully, anyway. Yeah, because we need his light footmen to counter his heavy infantry. He's a kinslayer. Ooh. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go ahead and bump everything up to 300, and then we'll declare our war here. Peasant militias, ruffians, local sellswords. Yeah. Once all this stiff stuff ticks up to 300, we'll go ahead and declare our war. I'm not sure why the King of Finland. Oh. We ate part of Finland. Duke Taro won against your other neighbor, King. Huh. So this county history. He conquered it. Wow. All right, well, we now have part of Finland, I guess. Seems legit to me. So one more month, and these units should tick up to 300 each, and then we should be ready to go and declare our war here. This is going to be our first war against the big boys. Okay, I don't really care. Our first war against the big boys here. He has 3,000 troops. We have roughly the same number of troops, but our troops should be better in general. So let's go ahead and declare this war. And then we will raise our armies. And once they are all raised, we will... What? There will be need for true warriors. My son Rorik would be better served in the Knights Templar. No. If I had multiple sons, yes. But I don't. So no. Where are you guys anyway? The Knights Templar. Oh, down here in Italy. No. Sorry, brother, but that's not happening. So let's go ahead and siege up the target province right away. We're being raided, which is annoying. Just get this target province sieged up. We'll get this guy going, leading the armies here. Yeah, this is his army. He's probably going to go start sieging some of our land, which is annoying, but what can you do? We might go siege. Somebody wants to kill me. Okay. We might go siege his capital and leave like half our army here to bait him into attacking across the river. That might be a worthwhile use of our time. I can spend 350 prestige to call on England. I don't think we need to do that just yet. I'm so sick of these people complaining about my lack of piety. And I have too many zealot vassals, I think, to want to lose opinion like that. Oh my god. I'm so sick of these people. Okay, let's go siege up his capital. Because you see, if we attack him here, it's... See, it says we're defending. If we're attacking... I'm very confused. We're gonna go siege his capital. I notice this in other games too. When my units are attacking, if they're sieging some of my territory, it counts as a defensive battle for us somehow. Alright, so let's split off enough besiegers here. Oh, he's getting attacked. Okay. So we have enough besiegers there to continue the siege. Let's see where he's going to go from here. Looks like he is coming for our blood, potentially. Unless he's going to unsiege the target province. Yes, okay. So he's going to unsiege the target province, which is fine. Let's see. 62% chance. And I win. So good. I suppose. Good for us. He's going to finish his siege first. But we will try to siege down his capital. And if we do that, that should give us a fair bit of war score. Yeah, so we're at negative 10% war score, which is fine. We're about to siege down his capital. And then we'll simply just go re-siege the target. Yes, that gives us 25% war score, which is huge amounts of war score. That is really good for us, actually. Improved pillaging. Improved defense. You know what? You guys can act as you see fit. I trust in your abilities to be intelligent, basically. Rorik has been oddly quiet for much of the day, so I decided prudent to check with him. He's riding along with my daughter. They are playing the board game of chess on horseback. Huh. Gains eccentric, -2 diplomacy, +2 learning. He can gain fickle, -2 stewardship, and gains the trait stubborn. +3 stewardship. What's he good at so far? +2 learning is not really going to help us that much, I don't think. And a -2 diplomacy kind of sucks. I don't want him to have -2 stewardship, though. I think I'd rather give him stubborn for the +3 stewardship. Oh, but then he loses vassal opinion. You know what? It's fine. That should be okay. So we're actually sieging significantly faster than him, which makes sense. I mean, this was already pre-sieged, essentially, so... We might try to challenge his armies here. You will probably win. Yeah, because he's running low on supplies. Yeah, let's see if we can't challenge him here. And it looks like we're gonna lose. That's fine. Sort of. It was a close loss. Yeah, I mean, we didn't really lose that much compared to him. It's a little frustrating that we lost in general, but hey, what can you do, I guess? Let's put ourselves in charge of this next battle. Don't think we're going to get there before he unsieges it, unfortunately. I don't understand how we're losing these battles so badly. Yeah, I don't understand how we are getting our shit rocked like this. No. We are going to bash our heads against the wall here. Basically. Title creation cost. Warfare. Knight effectiveness plus 15 is nice. We do want congenital good traits. You know, let's go ahead and we'll get this because we're going to be doing a lot of warring. So let's see if we can get this going here. Yeah, well, she likes me. I'm going to abandon the scheme. She hates my guts, and I don't think that's going to change. Looks like we are going to get here. In order to stop him from unsieging, which is nice. So if we can squish this little army he's got going on. Yeah, we're going to chase that army down, and we are going to try to squish it entirely. Oh, it's shattered. Okay. Yeah, so he's got to retreat a long ways away. Okay. Let us sit here and siege this and see if we can bait him into coming across the river here at us. Yeah, 35% from battles. Jesus. I don't know why those two battles went so poorly for us. It's very frustrating. I know that it was like, oh, it's a kind of like a 50-50, but I mean, I don't know. Also, Denmark is like exploding right now. Bjorn has a claim on Denmark. Loses 69 glory. Okay. I mean, this is good timing for us that Denmark's kind of like blowing up at the moment. Because that means his armies will be, yeah, busy doing other stuff. And you know what? If it takes a little bit of luck for us to win this war, I'll take it. I mean, we were probably still fine because we could have called England in. But if we can avoid doing that, I'd rather not. Yeah, we can go unsiege those two things and get a bunch of war score for that. So we might do that at some point here. Like, yeah, like worst case scenario, we could have called in England. Which would have, you know, we basically would have just annihilated Denmark with the help of England. But if I don't have to spend a prestige, I won't. And I don't really want to. Nice fucking goggles, man. My boy wants to be zealous. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Or he can gain ambitious. Ooh. Ambitious is really good. Okay, you know what? We're going to give him ambitious. Ambitious is a great trait for a ruler to have. Remember, we are grooming this guy to be our next ruler. No. I don't want the county, and I'm going to get it because you have no army left. Your realm has exploded, my good sir. So let's go kill this first. Yeah. Run away, buddy. Get this army out of here. Alright, let's go unsiege this stuff. If we unsiege this stuff, it should give us enough war score to win. Because we're getting a ticking war score from the war target being sieged. I guess his army just like is just better than ours. I really don't know. And whose armies are these even? Mercenaries? I don't know. Oh, these might be the rebellion army, actually. Oh my god, this guy's going crazy. He's gobbling up. Oh, and Finland exploded. Huh. Well, you know, listen. These things happen. So this wasn't the greatest war for us, if we're being honest. We kind of got our shit rocked in most of the battles. Most of the important ones, anyway. But, hey, what are you going to do? Sometimes it just happens like that. They're going to unsiege his capital, which is really annoying. Hopefully if we unsiege this territory, this just gives us enough war score to win. Oh, 99. There we go. We should be able to enforce our demands now. Enforce demands. Yep, so be it. So our first chunk of a foreign power that isn't just some chiefdom. So that war wasn't great. To be honest with you, it went pretty poorly. But, oh my god, he's getting invaded by the HRE too? Wow, dude. We timed our war well. I mean, the battles didn't go so well, but we ended up winning in the end. And we always had a backup plan. We always could have called in our friend England. So one of our vassals is going ham over here in Finland, which maybe we turn our attention over here now that it seems like Finland is a little bit shattered and kind of all over the place. Maybe we leave Denmark alone for now. We're definitely leaving Norway alone. Like, Jesus Lord. That's fucking scary. I think we take this moment to maybe do a little bit of realm management. Increase our taxes, get our money situation up a little bit, because we're not making a ton of money at the moment. So let's improve our domain, and before Finland starts to kind of reunify, maybe we'll get involved over here. So yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I will see you guys again next time.